untitled.com. We're going to try to go live today, and hopefully we don't have any issues. I took the Wi-Fi off my phone and made it reconnect, so I'm hoping that was maybe that was what was going on. So we'll cross our fingers. It was a longer live the other day, so that might have been it too. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? But I could blame that it was my husband coming home from work and turning the TV on and stressing out the modem. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give the phone company a call and ask them if I were to put like a modem in my studio that was just my own for the studio. I wonder if that would help, right? I wonder if it would help with the things not connecting all the time. I really don't know. So anyways, so thank you so much for joining me. If you are new to my channel, make sure you say hi. And even if you've been here before, always say hi. Hey, Teresa. I love our chit chats, even if they feel one-sided. I feel like we are still gabbing. I feel like I know you. So please always say hi. And hopefully I always say hi back. If I don't, I am saying it, right? I just don't always see your comment. Sometimes it goes boop and it's gone, right? And then I can't see it on the thing. So anyways, but we are going to do a fun card. This is actually the card that was the last Christmas card class in the mail that I did this year. So I actually missed 2 whole months, because usually I do 6 months of Christmas cards. There's a little gnat flying around, and I missed 2 months because of the whole foot injury. The bills have started coming in, and I was reading on the bill, and it was talking about a leg, and I'm like, what are they talking about? And then I got looking. I actually looked online. I'm like, oh, so that kind of made sense. Because then I talked to my husband, I go, you know that tendon goes way up into my leg? And he goes, yeah, that's what the doctor said. So I was like, where was I at this appointment? So I mustn't hear well. I know, I'm deaf. I do wear hearing aids. But anyway, so yeah, so that's why I had that huge cast and I had to be in that long foot, because that tendon that I cut went way up into the leg. So they had to keep that leg still, right? So, gosh, I couldn't just mess up a little tiny one. No, let's go for the big one. Yay. Okay, so, hey, Toad 1. Okay, Toad 1. And Connie and Stacy. And hey, Brenton's here too. Nancy. All right, so let me flip the thing around. I have some stuff to go over because there's free shipping tomorrow. So, but only one day, only the 8th, right? Hey, Nancy. And that's good, Nancy, because I have such a bad memory, and I'm better with like faces. Like, oh, I know I've met that face before, but I can't always put a name to the face. So, and this is just gives me a little dot with your N in it. I don't even have a face on the thing. So anyways, so welcome. Let me stop blabbering so I can go over the free shipping and my double eggs and all sorts of stuff before we get to this cute card. All right, so hold on. Let me flip. I don't even need to stand up, but I am just because I can. All right. Okay, so I have this little stack here, and then we will do the card. So don't forget, hostess code for this month, for December. This is the one that you will use unless you are in one of my clubs, and then you have your own. Yes, I hope to see you in person soon. Oh my God. I mean, I love staying home. I'm a big homebody, but it is nice to get out and socialize for sure. All right, so my double eggs are starting tomorrow. So yesterday on the video, I said it started on the 9th, but after I had done that video, Stampin' Up! Announced free shipping for the 8th only. So I scooted it up a day so that you can take advantage of the free shipping as well as the double eggs. But the double eggs actually run till the 23rd. And so, if you place an order later on, that's $50 before tax and shipping. You'll earn 2 eggs for that $50 order instead of the regular one. And then here is the free shipping that I'm talking about. I always like to make my own little ad. So here's the free shipping December the 8th for 24 hours only. So I would definitely jump on there quick in case you have any issues at all. And then that way I can help you, or we can have you call Stampin' Up! Just in case you're having any computer issues. If you need me to place the order, you want to make sure you holler at me early enough in the day that I have time to do it. Because some people do. They just email me their order, they give me their credit card number, and then I put the order in for them. That is not a big deal. And just remember, it has to be a $50 subtotal order first, right? So if you are using like a, like say you got a discount code or something for something, that would take that price lower. So it has to stay at the $50, the subtotal. And that's so fun. Say, oh, hey, Dawn. Oh, Brenda. Oh my gosh, Brenda, we were just talking. I won't remember that. I'll have to jot it down, but then I'll lose that piece of paper. All right, so we have, I have my goodies or guts. That's going on. I think I have one more thing to share with you, and that's, don't forget, the Lots of Fun Paper Pumpkin. You need to order this by December the 10th, and this is the 7th, so you only have a couple days. And it is super cute. All right. Okay, so now let me stick all these. I had this little file folder that I keep all these things. I've cut it real skinny so I can keep all these things right by my desk so I can just grab them when I need to. All right, so we are going to be using the Christmas to Remember and the Christmas season and the seasonal labels, which is a bundle with the Christmas season, right? Because it cuts these out. All right. I'm also using, I'm like looking around. Oh, all right. I'm like going, what the heck? I thought there was something else. There probably is. All right. So let's put those aside. So these were actually, I did the Christmas to Remember was September Christmas class, and then the Christmas season was in November, and they actually coordinate well together, but the Christmas season didn't have any greetings with it, right? So you could just use whatever you want, but I chose to use the Christmas to Remember because it went with it. Now I'm going to be using this, so I always stamp on my little circle doohickey, which I can't even find right now. And that's just a supply item that you can order as demonstrators. But this one you can actually get. So I thought, you know what? I should probably start using this one so that if people need something like that, they can pre-order it. And then I just wrote the little item code on there. Now keep in mind, this you can't get right now because it's out of stock. But of course, when I start using it. Okay, so let's get my stuff going. All right, so part of this is photopolymer and part of it is cling. All right, so I'm going to be using Real Red. Let me scoot a little bit. So we have Real Red. I'm going to have all these pads open, and you know that's just a disaster waiting to happen, but I'm going to do it. All right, we're going to use Crumb Cake, and they're just kind of off to the side here. Out of camera view, some of them. I'm also using Early Espresso. And that'll be a good one. That'll go right on my sleeve. And then Pear Pizzazz. I just want to get my stamping done and then I can put them away when I do the card. All right. So we are going to stamp our pine cones. Now I found if I stamp the pine cone that has like the more, the solid, you know, the smaller one, I had a better way of lining them up. So I'm going to ink this up in the Early Espresso, and this is the big pine cone. So there's the big pine cone. And then this is the big one that goes with it, and there's just more to it. And this is going to go into the Crumb Cake. And I just found that I was able to look through and wiggle it around so that I could get it so that it was right, you know, it fills in all the nooks and crannies that it is supposed to. All All right, so now I need the baby one. So you just need to look at them to know, like, okay, this is the one that's going to be the dark, and this one's bigger, and that's the one that's going to be in the crumb cake. All right, so same thing, early espresso. Oh, and my arthritis is so bad. This poor finger is like so sore. And it's what I use to stamp, right? Well, I mean, I use it for a lot of things, but oh my gosh. So I have to start letting it rest and using my flip-off finger or something. All right, so there we have that. Okay, then we want, then I'm also using Pacific Point. Did I say Pacific Point? I can't remember. Real Red, Pacific Point. All right, so Pacific Point. I think this is a eucalyptus. Oh, I know. I'll probably have it. It's a wonder I don't have orange. I was eating chips earlier, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my sleeve's going to have orange in it from eating the chips. All right. So I'm trying to keep my elbow off the table. All right. So this is the Pacific Point. I think that's a eucalyptus plant. That's what we're going to go with anyways. All right. Then I want my berries and this little stem. So the stem is going to be in the early espresso. I'm going to do a couple of those. And then my berries, I just put a little Sharpie mark right here. And then I kind of know that that goes up in the corner, and then that Sharpie will just wash off. So now I'm going to go real red with my berries. And I love putting the stem on these berries. Now, you don't have to. There's actually a die in this die set that just cuts the berries out by themselves. So there's the one that cut the stick with the berries, or the berries by themselves. So then you could pop some, right? All right, let's see. Do I have anything else popped out? I don't think I have anything else popped out. All right, then I would run this through my machine, and look at, magically it's done. Look how magic. You didn't even see me get up. That's how fast this repaired tendon is. It's just like I'm Speedy Gonzales. All right, so then we have our pieces here. So cute. All right, so I'm going to set them over here because I want to do my greetings. So let me get, all right, let's see. What do I need to keep out? I don't need the Pacific Point anymore. I don't need, oh, you know what? I do so. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I'll open it up later. I will open it up in a bit. In a bit. All right. So while I have those ink pads out, I'm going to grab a piece of paper because I can't find what I did with my little grid sheets. And it's this. How wasteful is that? Let me fold it in half. I'm just using that. Okay, because I want to do my envelope. I usually don't do the envelopes. I mean, I do, but I usually don't do them on camera. All right, so let's do our envelope while we have these out here. All right, so we're going to do our envelope so it matches. So our Pacific Point. So I have the envelope open right now. So I'm doing the edges. Let's see, I also want some Père Pizzazz. This is another leaf I haven't used yet. All right, so now we're going to close. And do another Pacific Point. Another green leaf. And I'm also going to put some plain berries without the stem. Isn't this set just the amazing set? Now, this set is actually carrying over, but it's not going to be back. Like once December's over, it'll be gone till next year. So if you go, oh my gosh, I want to make these cards, you want to, and you don't have these yet, you're going to want to make sure you grab them. Maybe grab them and get free shipping on them tomorrow. And then you have all year long. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do another red. And you'll have all year long to work on your cards. All right, so there's our pretty little envelope, all matched. All right, so I'm just going to set that aside. Okie dokie. All right, so now I want to do this. So this is going to be the outside. I love this die. This is a scallop contour die. I use this die so often. All right, but the greetings are cling, so I don't need to have that pad under there. All right, so I'm going to put my greeting here. And I'm going to, now I do need a grid sheet. Hold. I do need a grid sheet now. Hold on a minute, because I want to make sure I'm straight. All right, they're over by my other station. Okay, but I want to make sure I'm straight. And what I mean by I want to make sure I'm straight is I have stuck my cling on here. And, you know, you put your sticker on there. It doesn't always mean that I have put it on straight. You know what I mean? Like the sticker may not be exactly where it is on the back side. So what I usually do is I usually just stamp them on my grid sheet. And I'm eyeballing the edge of this right here with this line on my grid sheet. And then I'll know how straight I am. And that's not too bad. It's a little off, but it is a fun saying. So now I know when I stamp it, I just want to tweak the block just a little bit to the right. And then that should straighten it up. That's if you're an anal stamper like I am. All right, so see if I'm straight, then I'm just going to turn it just a little bit to the right. And then it'll make it be like straight on there. All right, so there we have our have a happy, jolly, whatever, Christmas. I also want to do the inside. So I'm going to do the same thing with the inside greeting. And this is, may this Christmas to remember, may this be a Christmas to remember and cherish. I'm going to do the same thing. And you know what? Whoever gets the card, they probably are going to care less if it is crooked. Right? They're just going to be so amazed that you made this beautiful card. And you can say, yes, I'm an artiste. So there's the inside. All right, so let's see. What else do I want? Well, we have everything open. We're getting all our stamping done before we assemble. All right, so the inside, I want to use the holly. So there's these holly berries too. I love how this all is. So we're going to put... This is the Pear Pizzazz, and I'm stamping it right over top of my greeting. Right over top. And then I also want my berries. So I'm going to put my berries kind of over here. So no card is going to be the same. Like they're all going to be a little bit different. All right. All right. So there's my berry stems. And then my berries. I swear that stem just makes those berries come to life. So there's the inside of your card. And you can put more berries underneath if you wanted. I've left it so we have room for our writing. All right. So there's that. So I'm just getting all my stamping done. So that's just what I would do. If I was doing a bunch of these cards, which I hope to get a bunch done, I would get all my stamping done and then I would assemble. Because you can assemble anywhere, right? All right. Then we're going to stamp on here before we put all our little pieces on that we die cut out. All right. So I'm going to put some leaves on here, and that's why I did my greeting first, so I know that the greeting is going to fit. I didn't put all my stuff and then I don't have room for my greeting. And then I also want the holly. It's just such a fun set. Oh my gosh. So if I don't get these cards done this year, they're going to be next year's cards. All right, so there is all that ready to go. Now I can close these pads. I love that. Yes, Janice, it's kind of vintagey looking. The whole set is. I love the fonts that have writing and printing. I'm actually having my blog. If you follow my blog, I'm actually having my blog updated some. So it'll be interesting to see how it all comes together, right? When, I'm telling the girl like, well, I kind of like this, I kind of like that. I like this kind of font. So it will be exciting because I've had the same layout for my blog like forever. And so I just need to update it. All right, so here is the card. So let's get this grid sheet out of here. All right, so this is a Z fold card, which means this folds back. And if you're in Canada, I guess it would be called a Z fold card. But I don't remember, I'm Canadian. I grew up in Canada. Now I'm in the States. I personally don't remember saying Z. It's kind of like, maybe that's when I left, right? I left. I didn't like metric, so I came to the States. I'm only kidding. But I don't remember saying Z, and maybe it's just like at the doctor's appointment. I don't remember her like saying certain things. So it's either a good memory or, like I said, I don't hear well, right? So I miss things. All right, so I'm just going to attach the DSP. Now this is the painted Christmas DSP, so it coordinates with this whole set. It also is coming back. All right, so we've got that. Then let's do the inside because it's already dry. So this is just the Seal Plus. I seem to have a little bit more luck. Ooh, as I said that, I'm tearing my paper a little bit. Hold on a minute. I go you want to take your time. You don't want to push hard, and you just kind of want to go slow. I showed fear maybe in it. All right, so here we have the inside. And then I'm going to decorate this piece here. So now we're going to put our cute little berries and our pine cones and all that kind of stuff on our card. So I'm just going to use some baby dimensionals and glue dots. Where's my glue dots? Here they are. All right, so I'm going to put some glue dots on these pieces because they're underneath. So that's going to kind of go like that. And same with the berries, as I've got my fingers, all 3 fingers with a dimensional on it. So we've got berries. Let me put these on here so I can use my fingers properly. All right, so we've got berries and berries. So if I was doing a bunch of these cards, and I've told this before, I would have all these berries all the way done. So this whole spool would have all these berries on it. So then you just have to sit and pull them off when when you're getting your card. You're not having to pick it up, and put it on. It just makes it so much easier. All right, I love to assembly line stuff. Okay, so now we're going to put our big pine cone. So this is another reason why we do our greeting first. Then we know we have room for our pine cones. So we've got our big pine cone. And then I can just kind of stick it on here so that it kind of hugs that greeting. And then we have our baby one, and that's going to go like this. So I just need to put my dimensionals down on the bottom. So I'm going to put one here, and then I'm going to put one here. So those 2 will hold that in place. So we've got our big pine cone and our baby pine cone. All right, so then we're going to put this on here, and then we'll bling it up. All right, so now we're going to put this on here, and then this, when you go like this, it is a Z fold. I love Z folds. Oh, happy Tuesday. Yeah, so I love Z folds too. They just, especially if it allows you to showcase the DSP without using tons, for one thing. I'm probably going to share this week my sweets and treats class as well on my videos. Show a few of those as well. All right, so let's see here. Now, when you do a Z fold card, you also need to make sure that you do not put your dimensionals or your glue dots, however you decide to put it together, in the wrong spot, or you close the card. So what I do is I put my dimensionals here so that I know that I have stayed away from this edge. Then I always put my dimensionals here, so they're on the underside of this. And then I know that whatever I'm putting on the card is going to be well held on there, and I'm not making it closed by accidentally putting a dimensional in the wrong spot. All right. So then I'm just going to stick that on there, and hopefully it's straight. And now you've got this pretty card that sits up, and it kind of has a mystery greeting, right? That's kind of hiding there. I also am going to add, these are the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels. I love these, and they go so well with all the colors that I picked. So I've just cut these because this is like what, from the card pack, right? That everybody got, because they made 10 of these cards. So I've just kind of got stuff sitting around from doing that video. So these are just a few of the colors. You can pick green too if you wanted. You could put them wherever you want. Let's see, where do I want that one? I'll put it right here. So I just put one of each color on the card. But isn't that so pretty? Oh my gosh, I love that. Thank you, Dawn. So there's that one. Now, if you wanted, you could get your gel pen out and you could add some snow. I will just wait. So like if you are doing Christmas cards and you go, oh, I want to add glitter. Oh, I want to add Winkostella, which would be cute. Do that last. Get all your cards done. Get your envelopes all addressed. And then if there's still time, then you totally can. Then you can add your Winkostella. You could add your gel pen. But if not, no one's going to be the wiser. No one's going to say, you know what? I really would have liked that card better if she'd have put some Winkostella on it. You know. Oh, what stamp set was the wording? Brenda, that is the Christmas to Remember. So it's a separate stamp set, but it coordinates with it, right? It's actually on the same page in the mini catalog. So this is actually what everybody got when they did the September Christmas class. So, or you can use whatever greeting, Christmas greetings you have at home. But I do love, the printing and the writing. So, remember, the free shipping is tomorrow. And you just want to make sure you order quick in case there's any issues. And keep in mind that shipping it's just, kind of crazy right now. So it's really hard to guarantee if you're going to get stuff by Christmas. So you just have to be patient, because I don't think UPS is doing their guarantee anymore. And there's nothing, Stampin' Up! Can do about that if it's a shipping thing. But hopefully, I love these cards, right? So I've got more to do, but that's like me. I will have to get other stuff done. I'm waiting for the mailman to come pick up another class that's ready to go. I decided that I'm not going to do any classes in December. I just am like, you know what? I have a lot to do. I have swaps that are due, family stuff, blog hops, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I just need to, get myself all the way well. And then January, just be like super, kick it up. So hopefully, so I thought, I'll do the double eggs. Stampin' Up! Has the free shipping going on, and I'll just get ready, for January. The spring social, the registrations are coming in. Don't miss that. That will be in March, but you have till the end of December to save some money on your registration. And that's in the United States only. And, and now, I think I showed the other day though. So this is the spring social. And then these are the free sets. So now I have all three of them. So the Flowing Flowers, Honeybee Home, and the Sweet Awesome Otter. So those are the three sets that you will be getting. for spring social, as well as you'll do at least 12 make and takes, and then goodies and all sorts of stuff. So anyways, you want to make sure that you holler at me. So yeah, I think so too, right, Connie? I mean, as much as and I'd love to stay busy, and I'm like, well, I'll still be busy, you know. It'll just be behind the scenes stuff. And so I just was like, you know what? Because I was gonna try to like throw a class in there at the last minute, and I'm like, you know what? I'm sure everybody else is busy too, right? So I hate to offer something and then 2 people say yeah. 2 is better than 0, but at the same time, you know, if I'm going to be cutting cardstock for a class, I'd like to cut cardstock for a big class. So anyways, I just wanted to let you know, because the other day when I was gabbing, you know, I was like saying that I might, so I didn't want anybody to be wondering. So now, there you go. All right, so I'm going to say see you later. I think I shared everything. I think. I'll get off here before that mailman comes. And have a great night. And don't forget about free shipping tomorrow. Don't forget. Get that wish list. That's what I would do. I'm going to sit with my catalogs right now, and I'm going to put down all the stuff I want, and I'm going to be up bright and early and get my order placed, and then I can just enjoy the rest of the day. You know, I'm not going to freak out, you know, because things are running out, especially if you are ordering last chance items. Things are going off of there fast. So don't forget about that. All right. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for my Whatcha Making Wednesdays, 3 o'clock Arizona time, same channel. All right. Yes, got it. Wrote down. Good. Don't forget. And that free shipping isn't good on demonstrator orders, as well as customer orders. All right. So if you're a demonstrator listening on here, it's all orders that are catalog items, you know. All right. If you have any questions, always reach out. Don't be afraid to ask me anything. All right. Okay. Have a great night, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. All right. Bye for now.